And talk to the camera.
Hi. I like to play basketball, and sometimes I go shopping.
Julianne?
Yeah?
I made a mistake on reading your insurance.
Uh-oh.
They're not cheaper than State Farm. For you guys, yes, but for me, no.
Okay, okay.
Is it working?
Oh.
Taking some pictures? Is your policy here, Julianne?
It's in my car. Justin. Knock it off. Hey, get back. Camera shy now. We just got this camera at my shower. There's my daddy. There's his mouth. Too close to the camera. Get away.
You got it close enough to your eye,
There's
Julianne?
my fiance. Yeah, it's gotta be
stuck
right.
on your eyeballs.
And it gets all camera shy all of a sudden, even though I just put it on me for the last 20 minutes.
I was just checking to see if it was working, and it works. Good.
So it works. Mama! Just wanted to show my mom.
We'll go and walk in there and take it.
It's hooked up to the battery. Oh, I guess I should keep filming, huh? Justin, why are you acting like you don't know I'm here?
Is Julianne here? Oh, I didn't know.
Justin, you are never shy. Why? And you know what else I'm mad about? The Screaming Eagle.
It was made in Japan. It wouldn't have broken apart.
They don't make airplanes in Japan.
It's set to what?
If they did, it'd run
It's set
forever.
to the right spot.
Japanese make mechanical stuff.
There's
I
Mom.
don't know why.
They do. I don't know why.
It's all
Come on,
Julianne's
we're
present.
getting
Is this already on there?
Do you know that
Is
it's
this
an
all already
American
on
that
there?
went over and taught the Japanese to how to put their country back together after we bombed
There's
them?
some stuff.
After we bombed
Some
Hiroshima?
more stuff. Mom, what, 84% of the people joined?
No, then it was an American guy that went over there and taught them how to put their country back together. On camera, one person.
Now we're trying out the tripod. There he
Rochelle,
is.
did
The
you
cameraman's the same as the videographer. So bright.
Rochelle, did you
that doesn't
call
help.
Julie?
I put it on the snow one. Change it. Oh.
We're on the snow.
Rochelle, did you call Julie?
Ooh, there's no. I wrote her an email. She's not gonna drive down.
Can you
for
find
it.
out about her video guy?
I thought what? Hey, here's Julianne the cheerleader. Except for it's probably tighter on me.
What, I don't fill it out? It's not even done up, Justin, right? Come on.
Oh, whoa. My board.
Take that.
From my shower yesterday. This is,
She finally took a shower.
wait, it's all focused wrong.
We
Camera.
Chelsea's, Brindy.
This is,
Brindy's head is not that
my
big.
roommates, and we're in the yellow house. I just got
I'm
my
not a
camera
roommate,
yesterday.
but I'm always here.
This is Doinker.
Is that new?
Yeah, I
You
got it
have it.
yesterday.
Wow. I mean, that's all I have to say.
And this is our house, because I won't be living here in a month.
Yeah.
So just,
Like,
you
It's
know,
haunted.
it is haunted.
It is haunted.
I
Yeah.
can't even really see.
By your mom.
Yeah. Camera. Hi.
So cute.
Thanks. Oh,
Megan.
we're just on our way to Colorado. Whoa, it's kind of bumpy.
Did you get the river?
Yeah. The river? No, didn't get the river. Get Mikhail. Hi, Mikhail. Whoa, that's close. Whoa!
They so cute.
And there's Brindy. Brindy, where you at? There she is.
Word.
All right. This is the girls being dumb in the swimming pool. Yes, yes.
Wait, Amber! She's taking the sticks back. Amber! Amber! Amber, are you taking those back? Bring them back.
Karen. Where's Karen? Karen, how's the pool? There's Julianne looking pretty in her outfit. Doesn't she look so sexy in that outfit? This is for Justin. Julianne says hi. I'm doing their handstands for me. Good.
keep falling.
Sucks. You
She didn't do a good one. Leslie's still up. Julianne. She's taking a break. She swims so hard.
There we go. Now it's recording.
Oh, I have to leave. I don't want to.
You don't have to leave.
No, I told the missionaries I would.
You didn't tell them anything.
It'd probably be nice.
Do you care what they think?
You gotta tell you.
I'm too tired. This isn't gonna affect my eternal progression.
Salvation.
Progression. Is that what's the word?
Progression.
It's progression.
Pre. It's not pre.
Yeah.
I
Smile.
really hope that's not
Is she ticklish?
it.
Not really.
Hey.
She feels like it.
I decided you don't have to.
How old is your niece or whoever?
She's 2 months younger than Tyra.
Let's just say that little girl's got so much baby from my mom, baby stuff. So now she's buying shoes and
I know, they buy stuff.
my brother didn't buy that dress either. My mom just buys it because she's dumb like that.
His mom spent so much on our wedding.
Really? It's kind of nice when you have someone like that doing that. When your dad is not willing to spend much.
Claudia's
How
dad
was he
pitched
for
in
your
a
wedding?
lot.
I've been wanting to ask you that.
How what?
How has he been with everything?
He's actually been really good.
Has he?
He hasn't even complained to me.
Because with John, it was very hard.
I know.
It was hard for John because he felt the pressure. Because my dad was wanting to know how much, and your dad was.
See,
willing
and
to
I'll bet
spend.
you my dad's eyes, he's like, it's the girl that pays for everything, you know?
He was.
Like
he did
everything.
Say that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like that. Not nowadays.
Because his mom is paying for a ton of stuff, and I'm like, I don't remember I was paying for that. But I'm at Claudia's wedding, you know?
Well, your mom was nice. Of course, she came around. She was like $300.
Mm-hmm.
Very end of it all. But it was still hard because I was like sucking all the money out of my dad.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have
He's actually been pretty good with it.
good.
Yeah. He's surprised. Did you see how there's different settings for it too, Johnny?
Like the black and white.
What do you think? You just walk into Claudia's house like that?
What do you mean? You mean? So you look.
Okay, in 5, 4, 3.
All right. The first time me and Justin met was when I went up to the singles ward up in Draper about 5 months ago, at the end of May, I guess it would be. I went with my friend Shara, and we heard that they were having a family meeting activity that night, and so we wanted to go, or the next night, and so we wanted to go so we could meet some boys. And so afterwards, we were talking to this group of guys and asking them where it was, and Justin.
Wait, hold on. Before you get too far, I gotta try something.
Okay, never mind.
You know what? That looks better. Start
That's better?
over.
Okay.
Sorry.
Should I just go?
Yeah, just go.
Okay. The first time me and Justin met was about 5.5 or 6 months ago, when I went up to the singles ward in Draper with my best friend Shara, and we wanted to go to the singles ward activity the next night, which was going to the Buzz game, because we thought that'd be a good opportunity to hang out with some boys, and you know. And so after church, we went up and we were talking to his little group of friends, and just random group of boys there, and
No, they want to be cute.
and and so we were. Cher was sitting there talking to the guy, you know, asking him blah, 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 and I was kind of like, I feel dumb, and
No, she's acting stuck up.
and this kid tried to talk to me, and he goes, don't you go dancing at the Bay? And I didn't hear him, so I was like,
No, her stuck up was, oh, yeah, I go to the Bay.
no, he didn't talk very loud, so I didn't hear him at first, so I was like,
And all his friends start laughing, and so I said, what? And then he's like, don't you go dancing at the Bay? And I'm, oh yeah, I go country dancing there. And he's like, well, I think I saw you there a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, oh yeah. And we started talking or whatever. We're like, well, you guys got to go to the game tomorrow so that we have some people to hang out with. And so after that day, he wanted me first. And then after, I went to Cher and I'm like, Cher, I think Justin's cute. And so she wasn't supposed to tell him that. And the next day we went up to the buzz game, and Cher happened to leak out that I had a little crush on him. And I was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? You know, because you don't tell a boy to like them right off, because then they get a big head and, you know.
I did get a big head, I'll admit it.
And so we went to the buzz game, and we didn't sit by each other at first because he sat on the row behind me, and I sat by his friend.
Another guy.
Well, no, I wanted to sit by him, but we were all talking, so I was turning around the whole time like, hi Justin, blah, blah, blah. And he was, you know, acting all cool and saying that he was a BMX professional rider or something.
BMX.
What is it called?
Motocross.
Oh, motocross racer. And lying to me the whole time. I'm like, well, that's cool. I don't believe you though. And then he was getting kind of bored, and so he got up and started to leave to go over to these little those playland thingies that are like filled with air. What are they called?
Playlands.
Playlands. I don't know, but they had it there. It's like a little maze thing, and so we're like, hurry, let's go with them. So we went to the maze thingy, and we were gonna race through it to see. And the winner had to, no, the loser had to buy the other person dessert, and so. We were racing through it, and he cheated, of course.
No, I was winning bigly.
And he cheated, and so when we were climbing up this little fake climbing wall, and I pulled his leg down, and then and then he pulled my leg down, but then he won, but he let me win because he wanted to buy me some because he thought I was good looking or something. And
I didn't think she was very cute.
And so that night we went to Chili's, and I spilled some chocolate on my shirt, so I was kind of embarrassed, but he took me to Cher's house and I changed my shirt, and then we had to go home early that night because my friend had, her mom was making her go home, but I kind of liked Justin. And then the next night, I gave him my number that night, you know, because I put it in his phone. You know, I was taking initiative in the relationship, and
a lot of initiative in the relationship.
And so the next day, he called me up and invited me to go to the drive-in. But I had already made plans, but I wanted to go with him real bad, so I hurried and fixed that and called him back. I'm like, okay, I'm coming with you. And then that night we went to the drive-in with him and all his friends, and we just kind of hooked it up there, and then we spent every day together pretty much after that. And do you want to tell part of the story?
Go ahead, you're doing great.
Okay. And so then, like 2 weeks later, I went to Mexico with my family for 9 days, and we didn't have a phone down there, so I didn't get to talk to him or anything. And when we came back, we were just boyfriend and girlfriend, and like dating exclusively, and then I guess we were just together pretty much every day, and 3 months, probably, when did we get engaged? Like, hold on, May, June, July, August, September. 5 months later, we got engaged, and now we're getting married.
Is that good?
And that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
5.
I don't know.
2.
Alright. Now we want to tell the engagement story. When it came to the point that we decided we want to be married, I went, found a ring, and the ring's a whole different story. Not even enough tape to tell that story. But what I did was, I wanted to incorporate everything I could into our engagement story and stuff, like how we had met, a couple important events, whatever. And so what I did was we went, I picked her up, and I had been teasing her that I'd get engaged to her for 1 or 2 months by then, and so by that time she was so uptight with me, so mad that I had given her a ring that she'd never believed me and stuff, and that's what I wanted to happen.
I knew that he had bought the ring, and he hadn't proposed to me for 2 months, so any girl would be a little, see?
She wasn't a little though, she was more than a little.
Sometimes more than a little.
But anyway, so she never believed what I'd say and everything. That's what I wanted to happen and stuff. And so when the time came, what I did was I went and picked her up and treated it like it was just a normal date or whatever. And we went and I drove down by the bus field to kind of symbolize the very first time we went. And we were talking and I was like, oh look, there's the bus field. And she's like, oh. And so anyway, and so I was like, okay.
I noticed.
It backfired on me. I was like, okay, one down. So I wanted to take her to our favorite restaurant, so I took her to P.F. Chang's, and it was an hour-and-a-half wait, which was perfect for me because I was like, oh, that'll give me time to go, you know, walk around or whatever. So we walked up by the Galvin Center, and the Galvin Center had a fishing pond for little kids or something like that, and they just barely put in about, what was it, 2,000 fish? 2,000 baby fish, whatever, in this ice skating rink, and they filled it with water, and so I go, well, let's go look at that. And so we walked up there, and when we got there, we saw these fish were floating in the water and stuff, and I was like, why are all these fish floating around? So we went and talked to the guy that was cleaning them all out, and we're like, what had happened was a couple of kids had thrown some chlorine tablets in the water and stuff, killed every fish in the thing, and so we were sitting there like, wow, that's pretty interesting.
That wasn't part of the date, it just kind of happened that way, and, you know, wasn't really romantic, but it was funny.
It was very funny, but not romantic. That is true. So after that, I decided we'd go up to the temple and stuff. And we got to the temple a month or two. Was it a month or two?
About a month earlier.
About a month earlier, we had went to that reflection pond at Salt Lake Temple. For those who have been there, and I had said that month before, make a wish and throw this penny in there. And so she made this wish, and I had asked her what her wish was, and she said, "Well, that you'd marry me." And I was like,
"No, that you'd ask me to marry you in that decade."
Yeah, in that decade. See how bad she was back then? That's what she said. So I was like, well, here's a penny, throw another one in there. And she's like, no, I don't want to throw it in there because wishes don't come true. I was like, just throw it in there. And she's like, fine, I'll throw it in there. So she gets the penny, she throws it in there, and I'm like, what'd you wish for? She goes, I'm not telling because last time it didn't come true, so that was kind of making me feel good inside. I was like, ooh, yeah, I got it wrapped around my finger.
Oh, God.
So then we talked a little bit about marriage and stuff like that when I was at the temple and stuff. We went down to P.F. Chang's again. We ate dinner, and she got her favorite stuff. What is it, huh?
Orange peel chicken.
Orange peel chicken, my favorite thing. And so after that, we drove up on Wasatch Boulevard, and I drove up to this cemetery, and I said, okay, hon, get out. And so we were chatting, whatever, and I was like, well, put this blindfold on. She's like, well, put a blindfold on. And I was like, yeah. And so she puts a blindfold on, and we start driving down Wasatch Boulevard, and she starts saying, go ahead, tell me what you're telling me.
Well, okay, he brings me in the car and blindfolds me, and I'm like, where are we going? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, are you really my boyfriend? Where are you taking me?
After 6 months talking about marriage, she's wondering if I'm a psycho, by the way.
I watch movies.
So anyway, she thinks she's got a serial killer in the car, so we drive down the thing, and we get to the very first, I wanted to take her to the first place that we'd ever said we loved each other, and it was this little place that's on the side of the mountain, on Wasatch Boulevard and stuff, and so...
Like, overlooks the valley and stuff.
Yes.
And
so what I did was I left her in the car with her blindfold on, and I had put a blanket and all this stuff in there, so I'd taken up, put a blanket, some candles, some roses, and some sparkling cider and stuff, and set it all up for her and everything, and then I picked her up and I carried her up to the thing and I put her down, and then on the blanket, and then lit the candles and everything, and then bad part was I forgot how to get the cork off of the Martinelli.
And I'm still blindfolded at this point, so all I hear, well, he's over there like trying to get off with his teeth. He's like, ah, 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 and that's all I can hear. I'm like, are you okay? And, yeah, don't anymore. I got it taken care of, and he was struggling.
I was struggling. So I finally get that off and stuff, and so then I gave her a drink, and I said, by that time I was so nervous, I was just like,
drink the drink. I'm like, oh, sorry.
And then I gave her the roses, and then I gave her the poem, and yeah, I don't know what the poem says anymore.
Something about me and how I like seeing stuff, and
Yeah, how I like her and stuff. And so then after I gave her the poem, then I at the very end it said that I had a surprise for her, and then I got down on my knee and I proposed to her. And now you guys have to understand a little bit. This is the true side of the story. What happened is that...
But like 2 weeks earlier, I was playing basketball and I sprained my ring finger. And I knew that he was probably going to propose to me sometime soon, and so I kept trying every night, like ice my finger and get it small or whatever, but it was still pretty fat. And so he pulls out the ring, and we'd had my finger size and everything, and it was about 2 sizes bigger than it well, my finger was about 2 sizes bigger than normally. And so he gave me the ring or whatever, and I'm like, all excited and stuff. And then I get the ring, and I couldn't get it on my finger.
No, she was just on this. She's all, I go, well, will you marry me? And she's like, yeah. And she's trying to get the thing on, and she's pushing, and I'm like, calm down, honey. No, I gotta get it on. I gotta see this thing. So she gets it finally on and everything, and she's like, this is so cute. And then she's like, oh, I love you. Boy, this would probably sparkle a lot in the light. So she's all, boy, this is really nice. So let's go look at it, and we'll show everybody and everything. I'm like, well, do you want to give me a hug, or do I give you a kiss?
I gave you a hug.
So she was all fighting about it and everything, and so I finally like, okay, I guess we'll just pick it all up, and it wasn't very romantic after that. She saw onto the ring or whatever. Just kidding, it was romantic. So she was all happy and everything, and so she finally got a ring that she'd been waiting for 2 or 3 months or whatever. And
yeah, but while we're on the subject of injuries, I know you guys probably all noticed this spot on my forehead, and it's not a mark, and it's not mascara, and it's not a jewel.
She's from India.
I'm not from India. Last week in my basketball game, a girl elbowed me and split my head open, and I had stitches in it, and it's still healing up, so, just don't stare at my forehead when you talk to me. And it would have been probably better now, but this little guy conked me in the head on Thursday, the day I got my stitches out, and made it bleed again.
They should tell him that I was the key to that injury.
But that was our engagement story, and have sympathy for my disabilities. And that's all.
That's it?
Thanks.
Your disabilities?
Leave the disabilities alone.
Therapist, Julianne. How nervous you were.
Julianne wants to get this thing done.
I can't see it. Julianne, just do it.
Julianne, just show them how nervous you were to give this little talk.
My armpits are sweating.
I can't see it.
They couldn't see it.
It's not that bad.
That's why her face is all red and she got all sorry.
I wasn't nervous.
I wasn't nervous.
Did you notice our matching shirts? We did it on purpose.
That's splendid.
That's precious.
Can we kiss on film?
Okay. There you go.
Car about 4 years old.
Where are the people in
That shows
attendance?
he's good with money.
I know it is. That is a flashy car.
That's telling
Say
the
hi, my
story.
name's Joe.
Hi, my name's Joe. I'm the father of the bride.
Father of the bride, you see that?
I'm the aunt. I'm the auntie.
Line up, Bird. Line up. Whoa, easy.
Everybody throw a snowball. Come all this time. It changes soon.
Line up when like they do in school. Make fun of them. Steve, you're terrible.
Now what do we do?
Hey, get out of the way. We want to see the bride and groom.
Are we gonna?
I'm the escort.
No bride.
I can see him in there. Come on, we got film recording here.
If I'd have thought I'd have got your little parcel, that little white
My
umbrella.
parcel?
Her parcel? You know,
Roseanne, you need help with your coat or what?
I'm not cold yet.
You will be.
I will be. We're going to go over to the Joe Smith building and take pictures.
Well, they got to get pictures of the temple.
Well, they will come back.
God, Steve, you're terrible. Look at this. Got Roseanne?
I didn't even notice.
Are we gonna play rice? No, what?
We have a professional.
We're going to take everybody over to Joseph Smith. Joseph Smith. Hey.
Oh, we were here first, Johnny.
Johnny just.
We don't care if you got any kids come walking up.
Are they going to?
Michelle, go show them.
Yes, they don't want to come out. Are you guys going to walk out?
Yeah, do you want us to wait?
Oh,
Okay, is everyone out there?
we're all out here.
I don't have races. Come here when you get this girl out there.
Okay.
Da, da,
No kissing.
Okay. We're not supposed to do this, but everybody gather around them. Get up there real quickly.
Oh, hurry, let's do it.
You're not supposed to do what?
Pictures on these steps. Everybody, if you know these people, get up there. It's just going to be real casual, and then we're going over to Joseph. Now you get out of the picture, Mom.
Sorry, John. Get both doors open. There you go. Get some good footage there.
Okay, it's a good footage.
Hey, did you notice the caution? See where he would have went if you went over the edge? All he does is recommend me going through. All he does is recommend me going through. All he recommends. Well, you come with me, Dad. I ain't going there by myself. Make sure. Bear, just get your baptismal recommend out.
Does he know how to recommend? Does he know?